Yes.
Yes, thank you very much. Let's begin immediately. Now, in this training, we're going to focus much more on how you can practicalize it, how you can practicalize what you learn. We are not going to waste most of our time. We're going to focus mostly on how you can practicalize what you learn. And you're going to learn digital and AI skills that is working in 2026. Let me tell you, there are a lot of skills in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. There are a lot of skills. We have graphic designers, we have web developer, we have uh, animator, we have YouTubers, we have but in 2026, it's going to be in another dimension. For example, when you are talking about creating video, posting it on YouTube, now we're talking about most YouTube, lucrative YouTube video now. They are AI generated video. We call it faceless video. So we're going to focus more on the skills that you can start immediately. Now, from these skills, I'm going to be taking you through website design. And this is going to be an introduction. Tomorrow, we're going to introduce another course. In the next 7 days, we're going to introduce each course to every participant in this training. Then after introduction for the next, after 7 days introduction, you will now sit down on your own. Pick any of the course you want to focus on fully from any of the seven. And we're going to place you on a skill 12 weeks, or I can say 12 weeks or 3 months continuous training. If you choose web design, every Monday in the next 12 weeks, we're going to focus on website design and we're going to hold you by hand. Make sure you are practicalizing what you are learning. That is why we're going to put you on an internship for the rest of 6 months. And this internship is going to be easy. You are going to choose your time. Just choose any 5 hours in a day, in a week, to participate what you are learning. You're going to be learning maybe 2, 3 hours in a day. One day you pick one day, if you pick one course, if you pick two courses, you're going to spend 2 days. But either you pick two courses, 3 courses, 4 courses from the 7 courses that we're going to explore, you are going to go for 7 days, 5 hours internship for every week, where you will practicalize just one from any of the courses you choose. Want you to be niche focused.
Sorry, can you again?
We want you to be niche focused. So after you practicalize these one courses for the next 3 months, you will now see how profitable the course is. And today, I'm not going to waste our time. I'm going to focus on introduction to website design. And this website design, we are not introducing it. We're going to focus on AI and WordPress. And for those of you that you are already familiar with this course, this is my disclaimer. Please, if you're already familiar with this course,
Can you come
please
again?
and please, please and please, I mean, those of you that you are advanced level, you understand this course very well. Make sure you just stay from beginning to the end. You might be seeing little valuable things that will serve as a refresher for these uh courses. I mean,
Iṣẹ́ tá
that
a lọ
will
ṣe
serve as
ní
refresher.
offline physical ni. Ẹ̀wọ̀n
Hello,
báwọn mi ò lè wá
hello.
wa kó sọ pé
Can someone
báwọn tó wà
mute their mic for me, please?
ní calculation. Ìwọ̀n life for
Hello.
mute mic àbí something. Mo ti mute mic mi.
Okay, please mute your mic, please. Okay, I've muted it all here. So as I'm saying, for those of you that you are professional here, this will serve as refresher. Please don't be distracted because we're going to PCC. We're going to be treating most of our students in this section of the training. Personally, I'm going to be treating them just like they don't know anything about this course. So for the beginner, I assure you that everything will be explained step by step in simplest way possible to ensure clear understanding. And this session is designed to carry everyone along. Either you're an expert or you are a beginner. And what are we going to talking about? We're going to talking on website design, and the focus will be not doing those complex programming. We're going to focus on WordPress an AI web creation, not just, and you become a pro. You just see yourself designing a website like a pro with this course. And this introduction will break down everything you need to know about this course. And we're going to place you on 12 weeks internship. I mean it, 12-week internship, 5 hours in a week for you to practicalize in real time. And let me tell you, when you do any project during this intern, when they give you any project, you can keep this project as your own personal portfolio to collect bigger job after this course.
Hello, sir.
Sorry for that breaking. So as I said, you are going to be placed on 12-week internship on any of the course you learn. These 12 weeks, each of 1 day from the 12 weeks, you're going to be learning 1 day from the 12 weeks. Then the other days, you are going to place on 5 hours. You cannot choose your 5 hours maybe during weekend where you are free. You can choose 1 hour every night for good 5 days. You can decide to choose 2 hours, but we're going to place you in company where you're going to be practicalizing what you learn. Even at the end, for those of you that you want to learn more in process learning, you can stay with that company after this internship, and they can promise you on any amount as your take home. I mean, for those that believe in no, let me work. I don't want to start now myself. I want to work with the company. So any company will place you on, you can decide to work with them until you are able to get everything about this. So this is going to be easy and straightforward training, and you are not going to be working for them for free. Any work you do, they will you can keep it.
Sir, your voice is punctuating. No.
Okay, sorry. You keep it as your own personal portfolio. Okay. As I said earlier, this is not going to be ordinary training. It's going to be real life training. We want professionals that we earn at least. Our target is that after this 3 months training, 1 day, let me tell you, don't be scared. It's just 1 day in a week for 3 months. That's 12 weeks training. And you're going to go for 5 hours practical on what you are learning as an intern in a real life company. You're going to be doing real life projects, not practical. You can be doing other practical on your own, but you're going to be doing real life projects to practicalize what you learn. Like this web designer, they're going to give you a web design tax. If you are admin management, you're going to get admin management tax. So it's going to be easier and it's going to be straightforward. And even after your internship, after your 3-month training and internship, you can decide to stay with that company and work with them on a particular bargain, $100, $200, $500 in a month as a salary. And to be sincere with you, the same way you are doing the internship online, the same way you'll be working online if you want to stay with them. If you want to use this to explore your digital skills, to explore your digital skill into the global space, you can decide to get job. I will going to show you how you're going to get job from international customer. Who is talking to you? My name is Akim Adediran. I'm a freelancer. To be sincere with you, I'm a freelancer. I'm a business technologist, digital entrepreneur, and I'm a cooperative leader. Let me tell you, I'm a Fiverr top seller far back 2014. So when I tell you people are really making money online as a freelancer, sitting on your laptop making money, I've been making this far back 2014. So this is not, to be sincere with you, plus 2014 minus 2016, the years of experience is there. And I can show you as much as possible job I've done on this web design skills. Especially I focus on only WordPress. When you check my Fiverr account, it is this time now that I'm changing to payment integration, payment gateway solution, and other, because of the Chinese and so many African countries that are having payment gateway challenge, and I have the experience. So let me use it to serve people. That's why I'm checking. But my major gig, my major selling is WordPress website. Exactly what I'm teaching you now. That is what I've been selling since 2014 on Fiverr as a top seller there. I have Upwork account. I have so many other freelancing accounts, but Fiverr is my favorite because the same account I've been using since 2014 is the same account I'm using now. I still repeat it. The same Fiverr account I'm using since 2014, the same I'm using now. I can share you the proof. And I'm the founder of ABCM Business Technology. And on ABCM Business Technology, we have more than 10 subsidiaries with different companies. Or as this is my contact detail, I'm not going to talk more about me, but I'm going to talk a little bit about my disclaimer again. Let me go back to my disclaimer. If you are a pro here, this will serve as a refresher to you. If you are a pro, if you are new to it, please, we'll be saying some terms that can be, I will simplify everything. This is introduction class. I will simplify every terms and I will give chance for everyone in this call to ask question. And we're going to have a continuous session on our WhatsApp group chat to guide you more on this in the next 7 days. After the 7 days, we're going to deploy you to different departments based on the topic you choose. From the 7, we're going to introduce to you in that next 7 days. So if you are an expert, please don't distract. Just focus. 1 or 2 things, you might learn it and it might serve as a refresher. Now, let's move to the main course of the day. Now, introduction to website design. Introduction to, let me tell you, I'm going to introduce internet to you. I told you I'm going to start from A, B, C, D. It's only when you know A, B, C, D, you can merge it together and say 2-letter word, 3-letter word. A for apple, B for boy. You must first recognize the alphabet. The same way in web space. There are some gurus now that even the basic is the problem they are having. It's not because they are having a challenge on their it's just the basic they don't know. Then I'm going to introduce World Wide Web to you and the internet to those of you that you are new to anything about internet. What is internet? Internet is a global network of interconnected computers that allow people to share information worldwide. Every one of us know internet. But this is just the straight definition of internet. And the internet is a global network of interconnected computers that allow people to share information worldwide. I still repeat it again. Interconnected, connect this computer with this computer and share information. That is what we call internet. And what is World Wide Web? World Wide Web was invented by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989. It is called web because of the connection. You know, one computer, you are here now. Somebody is in Ogun State, somebody is in Kwara State, somebody in Kaduna, somebody in Kano, different states. As our computer is connected together and we are reaching ourselves here, you know, it forms something like cobweb. So that is where Tim Berners-Lee bring the word web. Everything just connected together like a web. So that is where he bring the word web because information is connected through hyperlinks, forming a network of interlink and pages, similar to spider web, where each page is connected to another. You connect to me, I connect to you, one page connect to this and this page. I'm trying to simplify this for the beginner. If you are an expert, please still stay here. Don't go. You will still see some things that you've never heard and you've never seen when it comes to the internet. Then our information is stored on internet. Generally, our information is stored on this web. We say internet that we're using today now. Since Tim Berners-Lee invented it, it's called web. The internet we're using today is called web. Now, how this information is stored on the web? Information on the web is stored as a file, such as text, image, and video, and database on powerful computer. And this computer, where we are storing all information, all these things we are doing on the space, your WhatsApp chat, your Facebook chat, your website information, that website that you are all where they put this information is called web server. And when the user requests a website, the server sends the request information to the user device. Yes, all the info when you browse on internet now, that information that comes to your phone, the browser that you are using to browse, or the laptop that you are using to browse now, it has already been saved on the server. This call that I'm making now, I'm transmitting to you now. It will first save on the server before you reach your end. That is why it can be 1 second, 2 seconds slower than my read time here. So information, when you now request for a website or a particular page on the server, it will send the request and bring out the information and show it on your device. That is how the web server works. And what are the key things you need to know about this internet? What are the terminologies? Exactly, I can say terminologies, and those key things you need to know about this internet. Number one, you need to know what is called a website. What do we call a website? Hello, can you still see my screen? Am I still audible?
Yes.
Okay. A website, a collection of web-related pages under one domain. I will tell you what domain means. When you pack you pack everything together in your office now, it's under one roof, under one address. You pack everything together. Room one, so this room is reception. This is printing section. This is HR department. This is this. But you pack everything together on one space. That is what you call website. And this is packed together on one single domain on the web. I will still explain this domain very well. For you that you don't know what is called domain, I will explain it more better in future. And web server, I tell you, is a computer that stores website file. Website is collection of more or two pages, like one or two office. I will still break it down. And web server is where we collect, put all these websites and save them in on the. And web client is your phone, that your tablet, your phone, and your laptop that you are using to browse. Is called web client. Understand all this time, because time is becoming that we just be saying, which web client are you using? You now be saying web client. Is this someone that give me job? No, we are talking about the. Are you using phone, laptop, or tablet? That is what it means. And web server, that is where all the file is saved. You learn more on that. And web browser, the software that is used for web to access a website, like your Google Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Safari, Edge, and so many. When we are talking about this website, this domain name, it has a structure, and we call it a URL, Uniform Resource Locator, URL. This is an address that we use. You know, this we say this website is stored on the web server. How do you now locate this website, a particular website on the web server? We use our URL, Uniform Resource Locator. And how does it relate? For example, now, www.example.com/page. This simply means HTTP is a protocol. This HTTPS is a protocol like Bikeman, or Kekeman that is carrying you. Where is this man carrying you to? This man is carrying you to a subdomain or www, which is the web. It's carrying you to the web. You can call it a web. www. That is, it carries you to the web space. And example.com is a domain name in this URL. Because if you know how this URL works perfectly, you will not have issue on web design. You need to know all these basics. These are the basic things you need to know. And page, /page, that page will be your path and a particular place where you are visiting. No, let me talk about, I will not talk about domain name properly here. Let me explain this. This .com now that is in front of this domain name now, we call it extension. That's what we call extension. We have .com, we call it a commercial extension. So when someone visits a website and it is .com, it's a commercial website. You cannot say you are a web developer, you want to open a website for your church, for your mosque, and you now say cacidiakpe.com. They will tell you which commercial website is this. It's a no-no. That is one of the things they will need to know, that you know what you are doing as a web developer. So a commercial site, use .com. What will a commercial? Something that deal with buying and selling of goods or service or anything informative, anything buying and selling, commerce generally. They use .com. If you are developing a website for your church, for your mosque, is an organization, religious organization, use .org. That is an extension. Use .org extension. Then .edu for an educational institute. .gov for government. We have country level extensions like .ng, .uk for United Kingdom, .bj for Republic of Benin, .ga for Ghana, .za for South Africa. Different geographical extension and this geographical extension, to be sincere with you, all these geographical extension are very, very crucial. Let me tell you why these geographical extensions are very crucial. When you are using .com, it's a commercial website, or you're using .org, an organization, they already know your organization. But if you use .org.ng, they already know this is an organization in Nigeria. So if they want to partner with it, they will surely partner with it. If they don't want to partner with it, they will go. That is why geographical is one kind of thing that, for example, you can see all government websites in Nigeria now is .gov.ng. That is a government website in Nigeria. All educational institutes in Nigeria is .edu.ng. You know, you see .edu.ng, you know that this is a school, not in anywhere but in Nigeria. Extension, we call it TLD, is very, very important. Very, very important in website design. I'm going to tell you more on that. Now, properly now, let's now move away from all this preamble. Let's go to website design. What is website design? Yes, this is where we are going. I'll tell you the introduction to internet, how internet behave, how web work, how URL user choice locator, how web servers save the website, how you use web client and connected the internet to web client to access the web server, a website in a web server. So I've told you everything, but what is web design? This is where we are really going. Website design is the process of planning, creating, and arranging content on a web to ensure a website is attractive, functioning, and easy to use. Let me repeat myself again. Every activity that gives you a particular website on a web server is called web design. And when we are talking about web design, let's compare web design to offline. Exactly. This is what I'm going to do. Let's compare web design to offline construction. We say any activity that leads to construction of office, web space, church space, different space, online store on the web space is called web design. Now, construction offline, that we want to construct our building or office space offline. Let's compare it together and see what I'm saying. Designing a website is similar to constructing an office offline. I mean, office building offline. Every part of a website has a real-world construction equivalent. What I'm trying to say is, if I equivalent this to you, you will know everything about website design, how it works, how it is related to our real-life office. You are in the office now. You have reception, you have building, you have the address of the office. How is it related? Now, let's talk about it. Hosting. There is what we call hosting in website design. Hosting in website design is just like the land. Normally on web, hosting is where we store our file on the web space. With every one of us that store a website on the web server, we buy the hosting on that server, each server. So without hosting, the website cannot exist online. But hosting is just like the land that you want to construct your building into, office building into. That is what you call it. Without the land, you want to construct office offline now. Without the land, can you construct office? No. The same way on the internet, hosting is like land on the space. I don't know, maybe we get me. Hello, please, if you get me, please, can you unmute your mic? Tell me you get me. Say hi, you get me.
I get you, sir.
I get you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I want it to be well interactive. I'll give you more time to ask questions. It will go be an interactive 2-hour session. Now, domain name is like address. You know, you have your office now. They must have an address. You have a space, plot of land that you buy that you want to build an office. You must have an address. Number 2, Abaranjẹ Street. So that address that they will use to locate that office is called the domain name on the web space too. That address that they will use to locate, I told you when I was telling you URL, that they will use to locate it on the web space, that the bikeman, the HTTP, will carry that your search to, is called the domain name. And domain name, an office building need an address to be located. So a domain name is the website address that help user locate it on the internet. You see how I'm relating it to REST. We want experts, but we must break it down into what everyone can understand. When I was in a particular class sometimes ago, I think, is it not during our, yes, during our offline, we already run this training offline, and we're still going to run it offline in so many other locations. After this, immediately when we start the internship, we're going to give you location to office space where you can have a physical interaction, where you can take your laptop to in different locations. And all local government, we are coordinating our local government, we are collating our local government coordinator list now. We provide space for us, we equip it with system in each local government where you can go offline and you practice this. For those of you that you still don't understand it, as we are simplifying it online here. So don't be panicked. Everyone must succeed online this 2026. There is no way. Or else you decide that you are not doing. Even if you say you are not doing, in the next 3 months, we are going to force you. Yes. After that, you not finish that 3 months, you can decide that, no, I don't want to make money anymore. I don't like this online self. But during this course, in the next 3 months, we're going to force you to learn and to earn online. Because if you don't learn and earn online in this 2026, they will leave you back behind. Let me tell you, this is the era whereby no matter there is no amount of salary you are collecting, it can never reach your means of basic needs. So you need to have a side hustle. Maybe you are working, you are collecting 500,000, 700,000 as a salary. Then you can be working as a freelancer, designing one graphics every night for clients. And you know, every night you design a guy, when you respond, you design one graphics per night for a client. $20, $30, $50. Imagine $20 every night, just one graphic design. Or as a virtual assistant, just help the client to reply the mail. Or as a web developer, you collect a full developer or management job. They tell you to post something on their online store that they use WordPress to design. Even you might be the one to design itself. That's one thing I love about web design. If you design a website, they will still need you to manage it for them. So you can charge them $20 per day, $10 per day, and they will pay you for life until they are not ready to work online. So let's go back to the course. Domain name is just like a website address that help user locate it on the internet. In your normal office, offline office building, the address number 2, number 8, number 10, the same way, www.abcmtech.com. So the same thing is correlated. So in this case now, hosting is where the website is built, while domain is how people find the website. Do you get that right? Hello, do you get that right?
Yes,
sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Then now let's now relate it. In offline construction office, physical material are used to build structure. You know, you get bricks, you get cement, you get all this. In web design too, programming language are used as the construction material. Like you have construction material in offline office, programming language too. Programming language too. Yes, I can see that Friday. So I will still read that. So programming language too are like construction material that they use to construct that your house, your office. If they want to construct exactly as it is on the web space too, called a website. Your office is an offline office. The one you have online is a website. They need a programming language. Let me relate some things to you. This is a table. I use this table to relate construction material website equivalent. Like bricks and block that they put on your site for construction is HTML, because brick and block is used for your construction structure, to build the structure you want to use. So HTML2 code 2 is for structure, website structure. After packing two, 3 bricks together, now we have your wall, you have your partitions. That is what we call HTML section and layout. Then after that, we need to decorate. You need to make your office space fine. You now find paint, start painting it. CSS is for color, font, styling. That is what we use CSS to. And we have some advanced CSS that we use for layout system, just like for your floor tiles. Now the doors, the windows, they are those links. They are those buttons that when you click them, they will take you to another place on the website. The same way your doors and the windows in the office. I'm trying to make this thing work. Now, you now want to make your office more interactive. Now start calling electricians for them to do wiring, and all the other things that to make everything more interactive and more functional now in your office. That is where JavaScript expert comes in. So JavaScript expert, when you know JavaScript, you use it to add more interactivities and more functionalities to the website. So in your real life construction, we have wire, electrical wire that add interactivities to your office, make it more interactive. Bulb, you fix this, plug your laptop, do socket and other. Interact, just something to make it interactive. The same way we have JavaScript. See how this programming code works. I just want to let you know, we are not going to tell you, we are not going to code. Let me tell you, to the end of this call, until you're able to, you will bring, personally, I will instruct everyone, because I'm going to be the one handling this call. I'm not giving it to anybody. You know, I told you I have the experience, and practicalize the experience. I've been practicalizing it full time since 2014. So you are getting it from the first class experience. I'm the chief trainer for the whole of this course. The other are senior trainers, and we have the trainers too. Those trainers too, that they will be coming, you will see them in the group. They are not senior, they are just trainer. We have senior trainer, top senior, 4 senior trainer too. In person of Miss Abigail, she's making 6-figure online already. Mr. Lati is making 6-figure online. I'm talking about those that are practicalizing what they are teaching you. The same way I personally. And even all the skills that they're going to teach you, I have practicalized, even I'm still making money from any of those skills. So that is why I'm telling you that focus more on anyone you know you can understand after the 7 days introduction. Let's continue the introduction to website design. The HTML create the structure, CSS control the appearance, and JavaScript add interactive and behavior. That is just what I just said with this. Just like your offline office, bricks, wall, partition, painting, floor tiles, door, window, electric wire. That's exactly how it is. The same way we are going to pack all those things too on the web space too. But we're not going to pack them like that. We're going to pack them in form of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and so many other programming language. I don't want to complicate things. That is why I don't mention more programming language, so as for us not to scatter ourselves. We are going to anybody that excel in this course and you are earning money. First, I want you to excel with this basic website and AI and start earning money. Then we can now challenge ourselves, start learning one programming language, one at a time. But first, let's start making money. For you also to have peace of mind, we want to be in the same page. But the reason why some people start some course and they drop it is because they are not making money. But if you are making money on website already, and I tell you to come and learn HTML full-time 6-month HTML course, which 1 hour in a day, 2 hours in a day, and you're already making money on the web space, why can't you expand your skill to know how this thing really works instead of using AI or using content management system? So focus is to make money first, then we can now pull it and talking on more and more learning HTML, CSS. I'm not going to give you more complicated issue. Focus on this, making money. I'm going to channel everything here to how you can make money fast. Even after this 7 days, you can start collecting job and you'll be doing it and you'll be making money. But mind you, it's after the 12 weeks comprehensive courses that will break everything down into pieces and it'll be more professional. Now, let's move more to something like building plan. We call it website layout. Like your building plan, you know, when you want to build a building, you have a plan that you draw a plan. Exactly, that is what we call website layout. Then architecture drawing construction, that's similar to wireframe and layout guide of your website. Then another thing like rooms and web pages, just your office with different room, website have pages too. Each page you have on your website, you go to home, about us, our product, our service, contact us. Each of them serve as like the room in your offline office. So reception, home page, office, about us, service page, and some other different offices you have like that. Then meeting room, contact us and booking page. Then furniture, we call it web content. Something like furniture that make an office function, web content, text, image, video, and forms that make your website useful, just like the furniture in your normal office space. Maintenance, website updates. Exactly. Website require regular updates, security check, and improvement, just like physical building too. That they will say, help us check this place, help us check this, don't let it dilapidate, don't let it call. All these things, exactly, we have it on website too. I'm trying to relate it to normal, what you can see around you now, what you can feel now, so that if you think more better and you understand what you are doing more better when you start designing a website. Don't tell me, why will I need to draw a structure? When you are building normal building, you must have a layout. And I tell you to go and draw a web layout. You are telling me, why web layout? I know what I want to design. I have a friend up till now. To be sincere, that friend still did a job yesterday. Up till now, I was still rejected. I trained him more than he was in Republic of Benin. I trained him for years. I'm still training him. I met him as a web developer. I'm still training him up till now. He's still doing nonsense website for me because what he knows that he install anything he wants to install and he start building. But me, I always want someone that do web layout first, because you cannot just say you want to build house on a normal land. You first draw building plan. The same way on website. Don't just take a website. Draw your layout. Know how you want it to work, and you can follow the layout and the guide to build your website. Now, traditional website approach. Let me now tell you, as I said, normally to design a website, you need to understand programming language like this HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and more other programming language I didn't mention. But to be sincere with you, this is cumbersome, time-consuming, energy-demanding, and often very boring experience, especially for you beginner. Learning HTML, it will be, let me tell you, nobody is ready to learn all this complex thing anymore. But if you can teach them basic like this I'm teaching now, they are making money, they have more free time, they can explore that free time into learning bigger HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and so many Python, all these that people have been seeing. Even the Nigerian government are getting it wrong. They will say they want to host people for skills, IT skills. They will be teaching them programming. Some people that even they can teach them for 10 years and they will not understand. And even if they understand, can you tell me because you learn HTML or JavaScript or you learn Python, you cannot design a website or you can design an app? Tell me, shit. No, impossible. For simple web developer that learn 1 week, 2 weeks now, in next 2 weeks, 3 weeks now, as a web developer, you can start a website and complete a website. You can even start collecting website design job. Any job, school job, anything of any job, I will show you how to do it with WordPress and AI. Because these skills, learning all this programming language is time consuming, energy demanding, and very boring experience, especially for the beginner. But thank God, content management system and artificial intelligence comes in, which allow people to build websites without programming or without any deep technical knowledge. What I'm trying to say is that with content management system, you can easily design a website like using Microsoft Office Word. I don't know if you understand. Just type text, add image, format content visual, click publish, and your website is done. All the programming code, the content management system application have done every other thing for you. Do you get me? Hello?
Yes.
We can get you.
Content management systems, they are the software that allow users to create, edit, and manage websites content easily without any programming experience. Just like the way you are using your Microsoft Office Word. You know, when you're using you type text, they want to add logo, image, just add their image to it. Type text, add image, format the text for more beautiful, change the font, this and that, then click publish, click print, and you print it out. Just like that, you can use that simple method too to design a website using content management system and no coding requirements. And this content management system, I'm telling you, there are so many types of them. The greatest type that covered this website, I say website is stored in web server. All the websites in the world, we have billions of websites in the world. 40% of websites in the world in today, now go and make that research, was built with WordPress. All those big Oyibo sites, all those big comprehensive websites that you are seeing, they use WordPress. But you can use WordPress and you break the code, you don't let them know that you use WordPress. There are some people, particularly most of the clients now, they want something they can edit, something they can manipulate, somewhere they can upload their product themselves, somewhere they can do settings, change little things. So even clients will be the one telling you that use WordPress on my website so they can easily edit it too. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
So because some people will be telling you, no, you really could learn first make money, then learn programming code. I don't say you should not learn programming code though. I don't say you should not join government course. When our government say they are learning, even when they brought to one of my training center, that man just bring this leaflet, said, please, I should register my training center into government. Tinubu is giving so something. They want to train people on digital skills. They want people that will be training them. I just see all these skills. I say, what are they? They say, when I saw it, I say, this, I'm not into this. When they have the time to bring experts in, forming a curriculum to teach people how to make money legitimately online, I will come in. But all this one, we teach them, they will go. It will not be useful. Why will I be wasting my time teaching people that will not practice it? So you don't need to focus on HTML, CSS, JavaScript, learning Python, learning all those complex programming language. With WordPress alone, you can design any website. And personally, when you check my profile on Fiverr since 2014, I specify it. I'm a WordPress website developer. If I live my Fiverr back now, because I'm so busy, I always put my Fiverr account offline. I don't have time for it. I don't, although I get jobs, but most of my clients, I haven't satisfied the client offline self, talking of getting more job on Fiverr. Because when you are working as a digital specialist, it will reach a time that you have so many clients. Sorry,
hello, sir.
you have so many clients.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm with you, sir. So you have so many clients to the extent that you will not want to go to any of these freelancing websites. It's only when you need money. I think I collect one job a few days ago, $200. I need to collect money. The client cannot use crypto to send me money or use me. I just go to Upwork, create contract, send it to him so that he can pay me money through Upwork. And he pay me, I withdraw my money through Upwork. That's only when I go to most freelancing sites. Your O2 will reach a particular extent. You will reach a professional in such a way that during that time now, you can now say, okay, I want to go and learn Python. I want to go and learn this. I want to go and learn that on programming. So you don't need to say from this type you start now. You want to be learning programming. Let me tell you, if you say you want to learn programming now as you start now, I'm not saying you cannot learn programming, but to be tell you, it will be very, very boring to you. And at the end, you will see that it doesn't worth itself at the end. Okay, sorry, I'm sharing another screen entirely. But when you start making money first, you cannot decide that, okay, after making money, I want to become a full-time Laravel developer. A full-time, they have the back-end developer, front-end developer. I don't know back-end, front-end. If you design front-end, you can't design back-end. You are not a developer. Let me tell you to be sincere. If you design back-end and you can't design front-end, you are not a developer. I have some of my students, they come, they just go, they learn WordPress, they make money. They now say they go and specialize. I say, what do you specialize? They say, I'm a front-end developer. I say, true. Let me tell you, if you can't develop a full website, you are not a web developer. As you can learn how to develop a full website, just only WordPress. You develop any kind of school website, hotel website, even online banking websites, blog sites, company business websites. You can use WordPress. I will show you all those keys. We have real-time projects, but let me tell you, we have an advanced content site apart from WordPress. We call it Joomla. Personally, even me, for the first content management system that I was able to lay my hand on 2014 when I start this, 2010 when I start this web design is Joomla. Around that 2009, 2010, I know how to use Joomla perfectly because even most of our online portal that we are developing now, we use Joomla for the basic, although we can still use WordPress, but it's old. So we use Joomla for the basic, then we advance it to what it is today now, and we call it scripts, and we sell it to you. You buy it now, pre-designed website. What do we call script? It's a pre-designed website. So you can just install it, Then you set it to be your own website. You put your own content there and you make it your own website. We call it scripts. We use Joomla when you have an advanced content. But let me tell you, there is nothing you want to use Joomla to develop that WordPress cannot do. That's why 40% of the website you are seeing, billions of websites you are seeing all over the world today, was developed using WordPress. So apart from that, we have Shopify. This Shopify is basically to develop online store. And let me tell you, if you want to develop your online store with your WordPress, all what you need to do is just integrate your WooCommerce plugin with WordPress, and it will give you exactly what Shopify will give you. WordPress is so powerful. That is why it powers over 40% of the website you are seeing today. We have Drupal, we have Wix, Squarespace, and so many other CMS. Now, let's talk about CMS a little bit before I open floor for question and answer. Now, CMS has a two end. That's benefit of CMS. They have two application area. The first application area is called CMA, Content Management Area. This content management area is where you do all those settings I told you. You know, I told you you'll be designing a website, like you are typing, you are adding image, formatting text in Microsoft Office Word. Yes, it's in this CMA that you do all those things. Any color you now add in this CMA, any design you do, like you are doing what Microsoft Office Word, you do in this content management area will be delivered in content delivery area, which is called front end. Content management is back end, which is the dashboard where admin manage the content, where you add all those content, where you add the image, where you add the product and everything. So where everybody that comes in seeing, we call it front end, which is called content delivery area. So every content management system, CMS, has this. WordPress has CMA, it has CDA. You manage your account from CMA. Anything you do at CMA, anyone that you want it to appear as CDA, you click on publish and it appear at the CDA, which we call front end. So where visitors see. And this course will focus on WordPress. And I'm telling you, I still repeat it again, 40% of the global website you are seeing today, all these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful websites you are seeing today in the world, in different company websites, oil and gas company, this company, even some bank, I can mention 2 or 3 banks that the front end of their banking is they use WordPress for the front end. That home page that you visit is only when you are logging into online banking that they integrate some banking feature application in which you can even use WordPress to do it. Some people say WordPress doesn't have security. You don't know what you are doing. Let me tell you, if a client tell you that WordPress, the reason why I want you to develop a code from scratch is because WordPress doesn't have a security. Tell that client to meet me. I will give him 99 ways why he should not develop a website from scratch, why he should use WordPress. Because it's pre-developed code. WordPress is a content management system that anybody can lay your finger on and you advance it. If you have your own application, own programming code that you want to add, you can integrate it with WordPress and WordPress will accept it. And you integrate it and you make the function more work. That is why 40% of the website you are seeing in the world today is powered by WordPress. Then AI, let's move to AI in web design. Artificial intelligence, which is AI, refers to systems that can learn, think, and make decisions like humans. What basically we use AI to do? I will show you how to use AI to design a website, but I'm going to show you basically how to integrate it with CMS. Because in website design, AI helps to generate website layouts. You can use AI to do text and images. ChatGPT have advanced image creation in ChatGPT advanced that for the past 40 days now, all the image I've been using for everything I'm doing, I use ChatGPT to create them. All these advert image you see, any image you see me for the past 40 days using, I use ChatGPT. I'm talking to you as advanced as ChatGPT is now for creating image. We are not talking about Leonardo. We are not talking about many other AI tools that you can use to develop image. I'm talking about ChatGPT. Everybody knows. And in terms of content generation, ChatGPT is perfect to generate any type of content. Your own page, your about us, your product. You just give him the idea of the kind of website content you want, and he will do the rest. The same way with Gemini. Gemini too can be used to generate. One thing I love about Gemini these days, I use Gemini these days. I use Gemini. Many people tell me that even I don't know what I'm doing again. I say, let me know. You go and be doing it manual. Let me be using AI. Let us see who will perfect most. When people see it, don't tell me it's before. It's 2022, 23, 2024. that people will say, do this, don't use AI generated. Now, people will categorize this. Now, in 2020, you see, every work job you'll be collecting today, people will specifically tell you that you should use AI. Yes. I've been experiencing that. If you are not experiencing that, you are not in digital space. Specifically, a client will give you job. He will tell you to use it. I did a particular job recently. The client, I did a product research for the client. I think it's a $200 job. One day, in 3 hours, I was able to complete it product research. Recently, it's not up to a month, sir. I just one Sunday, just send me a message. I can show you proof. Just send me a message. Can you arrange this? Can you help me find this product price? I will now be going to Amazon, different online store, this to find it, to make a decision on product pricing. What? I don't program my ChatGPT. Check the top US store. Get me the dollar value, average dollar value of all these products. I just upload the product. I still upload another product. Copy paste back. I told the client I'm done. He said, "Hey, you are done." I said, "Yes, I'm done." "What do you do?" I said, "I use AI." He said, "Do you have a specific AI that I say I have it?" He said, "Can you give me?" I said, "I can't give you. If you have any job, bring it. I will use my AI to do it." You can't know how to use it. You want to collect the AI so that I can be using it. Because these people, they are into products. They are shipping products to Africa, but they need to know the dollar value for the drugs. They need to know the dollar value of the products before they ship it to Africa. So I just do that 2 hours, 3 hours, and I collect $200. If you send it to me through Upwork, I can show you the proof. 2 hours job, product research with the use of AI. So when I can use AI, why would I now be saying I want to go to Amazon, Sephora, this? I will now check in like 10 different stores myself on one product, and this man give me is not above 400 products to check the price. So instead of categorize them in one different sheet, categorize them. So instead of me wasting my time, I just prompt my ChatGPT. Don't worry, you learn this on Thursday. Mr. Latif is going to show you how you can use AI perfectly to generate content. But basically in web design, you can use ChatGPT, Gemini to generate website layout, website text and image, build full website automatically self. You can use AI to do that. Optimize SEO, search engine optimization and performance. AI significantly reduce developer time and effort. What you need to do like 5 days, even if you are using CMS, there are some things that you need to do like 5 days, 3 days. In this course, I'm going to show you how you can start a professional website and you complete that professional website in less than 30 minutes using AI. AI will do all the content, the layout, the page, everything, straightforward. Then you deliver to the client. If you have anything to edit, you just edit. Even including the content, you just prompt it. Develop a website for a bakery. They are into this, and this. Just click on OK. The AI will do the rest. You can now integrate that AI with WordPress so that they can have backend to manage it if you want to edit content or want to do anything instead of using code. So AI reduces the time and effort for a programmer. That is why I'm going to tell you can use AI in the combination of CMS to design a website. And for example, AI for website design and CMS, you can use ZipWP and WordPress. Install your WordPress now, put ZipWP in that WordPress, then you can program ZipWP as an AI. It will develop all the website page, including contact us for you. So just make little editing. Even you generate the image, you can pick the image, you will generate the image and everything from scratch. You just, after you prompt it, you just click on enter, you just put your hand on your cheek and you watch AI doing the rest. In less than 5 minutes, it will complete every pages of your website based on the instruction you give to him. And you add content to every pages, add image to every page. Right from scratch. So somewhere like ZipWP, when you integrate it with WordPress. Then when you are combining these things together, you can combine ZipWP with WordPress. This AI generate complete website. You automatically create page, content, and layout. User customize and publish. Then other example, you can use WordPress and AI page builder, WordPress and AI content generator, WordPress and AI SEO tools. And this approach allows beginner and professional to build high quality website faster and smarter. Hello? You understand what I mean? So in the next 12 weeks, I'm not going to teach you HTML. I'm not going to teach you CSS. I'm not going to teach you JavaScript. I'm going to show you how to use CMS, WordPress. I use WordPress. If you can use WordPress, you can use Shopify, you can use Joomla or any other CMS. WordPress, if you can use WordPress, you can use any other one. How you can use CMS and AI, combine them together, give clients what they really want. No need of wasting your time. So that is what I'm going to focus on. And I'm going to focus more on how you can, I'll still focus on how you can source for clients, and how you can market the skills. So it's going to be a win-win situation for you. Then when you start making money, you can now decide on, no, let me now focus on Laravel. I will now focus on HTML. I will now focus on CSS. I will now focus on this, Python, and so many other. So in next 12 weeks, I'm going to show you how to use all this AI. And by the end of the 12 weeks, you'll be able to design, build, and develop professional websites. By the end of the 12th week, you're going to use WordPress CMS efficiently. Everything. If they invent anything tomorrow in WordPress, you're able to use it. I'm going to show you how to be updating yourself. Then you're going to leverage AI tools to work faster and smarter. Then we're going to show you how to manage your domain, manage your hosting, and manage your subdomain. I'm going to give you everything you need. How to handle real client projects confidently. How to source for your clients. Then qualify for entry-level job if you want to start using the skills to do any job in any company of your choice, or you want to stay as a freelancer getting job from international clients. So I'm going to show you all those things in the next 12 weeks. And there's one person that first comes in that time. I think I saved your name. So I'm going to give you Mr. So I'm going to give that man the access, the full access to this. Not everyone, I'm not saying everyone didn't try, you try, but I'm going to give only that man for now. I can offer that free access to this. To our, we have a particular group, although most of us are going to be there, but currently now, I'm going to give that particular man, full access to our community LI team. So under our community LI team, you have all these benefits under our community LI team. So others too, before we end this course, I'm going to show you what you're going to do to become this when you pass your exam. But this man that I'm saying, I will check his name. I save his name now. Either you pass your final exam or you don't pass your final exam, you are automatically enrolled to our community because you are the first to join this call today. So I'm going to give you access to that. So you can message me directly through our WhatsApp contact. So I'm going to open floor for question and answer here as for us to make it more interactive. If you have any questions,